Hello sim racers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to RaceRoom. Now there's a good chance that you have never heard of this sim racing game, and even if you have heard of it, you may well not have played it. And that's because it goes under a lot of people's radars. Now there's one main reason that I'm playing this game today, and that is because I've heard from multiple people that this game plays very well on a controller, so I have downloaded the game and I'm here to check it out. Now there's one other thing that stands out to me about this game, and that is the fact that it's advertised as being a free-to-play sim racing game. However, is that really the case? Well, let's have a little look, shall we? So here we have the car list for the game, and as you can see, overall there are a hell of a lot of cars. These are each of the classes of cars, but as you can see at the top, there are the cars that I own, and there are the cars that I do not own. Now, I have the free version of the game. I haven't paid any money into this game so far. And as you can see, I am missing quite a lot of content. I've counted and I have a total of 27 cars for free. Which is not terrible, but compared to pretty much any other sim racing game, that is severely lacking. And that's even more evident when you look at the tracks, because the free version of this game only comes with 5 tracks, one of which is a hill climb. So overall, not very impressive. Okay, so here we are on the RaceRoom store. Now, looking at the prices, if we scroll down, these 3 packs here, the essential packs, are what most people are going to be looking at. So, starter pack, let's see what you get in here. So, £8.51, about $10. So you get 10 cars and 5 circuits for just under £10. Now, I don't really know if this is worth buying. Those cars don't look particularly interesting, if I'm being honest. The tracks are all right, but yeah, I would probably say that you're better off going for one of the other packs. So we've got the Pro Pack here. So 31 cars this time and 13 tracks. That's a bit better. So that's kind of £43. That's kind of $50-ish. That's what you'd be looking at for a pretty much full price sim racing game. And I don't know, I think something like Project Cars 2 or even Assetto Corsa, for Assetto Corsa with the mods, I mean, you can get hundreds and hundreds of cars and tracks for as much as the game costs, which nowadays is less than £5. So is that worth it? I don't really know. And then we've got the premium pack, which is everything in the game. That's 230 cars, 55 tracks. This is pretty much paying for the entire game, and it's £85, which is about $100. Now, compared to some games like iRacing, that is fairly reasonable for an entire, sim racing game, which is very in-depth, very, lots of tracks, lots of cars. That's not awful, but compared to something like, I know I keep saying it, but Project Cars 2 or Assetto Corsa or other similar games, that's a lot of money for a sim racing game, especially given that the online multiplayer is not massively populated. I'd say if loads of people were playing this game, there were always races going on, then I might consider this, but given that you're really going to be playing on your own against the AI, I don't know if that's justifiable. But in the end, it's up to you. And you can see here, if you want to buy cars individually, you're looking at kind of around £3, £2.50 to £3.50. And in terms of tracks, it depends. Some of them are kind of £2.50. Others, like if you go down, the Nordschleifer is £6.80. I know it's a longer track, but even so, not cheap if you're buying the tracks individually. However, having said all of that, it doesn't matter how much the game costs if it doesn't play well. So let's jump into a race and see how this game feels on a controller. Okay, so here we are, starting in 6th place, rolling start. 5 laps of Stowe. It's a pretty short circuit, so this shouldn't be a particularly long race. Let's see how we go. Now, I have the AI set to 100 at 120 in terms of difficulty, which actually I think is quite difficult. They're very aggressive in the few races that I've done before this in practice, so you kind of have to, respond with aggressiveness yourself, which is what I'm trying to do there, as you can see, diving up the inside, but not getting a good exit at all. This Lincoln Co is going to look up the inside. I'll let him have that. Don't know if he's still there, but I'm going to give him space just in case he is. No, okay, I've got past him. So immediately here, and with the races I've done, before in preparation for this video, I can tell you that this game does indeed feel very nice on controller. Oh, I've got that line a bit wrong, got the Lincoln code right on my tail. Yeah, this game plays really, really nicely on controller. It's the perfect mix of being challenging but also forgiving. Oh, going a little bit deep there. I've got a bit of a gap behind me. Yeah, so I think it's definitely not, I wouldn't call it an arcade game whatsoever. It's very much a simulator, and it is challenging and it is unforgiving in some situations. I'm going to just go a little bit defensive here on the Lincoln Co. But it's not like Assetto Corsa or other games where playing on a controller is just really punishing. It actually is very doable on controller, as you're seeing here. So far, I'm pretty impressed. Oh, I cut the track a little bit there, but no harm done, no penalties, that's good. Just trying to stick to this pack in front. Down to first gear, better exit there. So far, staying in 6th place, no positions gained or lost. Lincoln Co's having a look up the inside. Oh, I've braked way too late there. Just about kept it on the asphalt, but may have slightly cut the track there. So as you can see, even on 100 difficulty, this AI are putting up a bit of a challenge. They are not hanging about. So the fact that they can go up to 120 suggests that actually the AI is probably quite competent in this game, which is always nice. Especially because there is not a massive online community in this game. It does exist, but there are not a huge amount of people playing. So if you're going to play this game, you're more than likely going to be looking at playing with the AI. Okay, that was a better line through there. Making up a lot of time. Whoa, okay. I braked way too late. I don't know what happened there. I absolutely murdered that guy. Oh, I've got damage as well. Car is pulling to the right. Still, it's drivable. Slightly questionable position gain there, but oh well, we'll continue. Oh yeah, big damage. Definitely lost some aero. Car is not turning quite as well as it was before. Am I going to be able to catch back up with these guys? I don't know if I will with my damage. Coming on to the last lap here. Okay, we've got someone right on our tail now. Oh yeah, there's the lack of aero coming into play there. Very strict track limits. I keep getting told off for just cutting the corner, which I think I'm used to like Forza track limits, which are very generous. So there you go, made that one position in the race, which was probably slightly illegal. Did shove them out of the way, but overall 5th place finish. So actually, you know what, I'm quite impressed with that. The AI were very capable, put up a good challenge, and the driving felt very good. So let's get into another race and see how some faster cars feel. Okay, so for this race we are in the CR1 racing car, a bit of a one-make race, and we are at a track that I don't recognise. I'm not sure if it's a real-life track or it was made up for this game. It's in France apparently, and I've never driven it before. I'm completely blind, so let's see how we get on. The AI are still on 100 difficulty, so should be putting up about the same challenge as the last race. Okay, nice chicane there. Tyres are still cold. This game, it's very complex in what it simulates. So things like cold tyres, cold brakes. I was reading about the dirty tyres. If you go off the track, it does punish you for that. Your tyres will be dirty and you'll have less grip. So as racing sims go, it's pretty complex, and it does simulate a lot of the more kind of realistic aspects of racing. So that is brilliant for a free game. Okay, wow. Dived up the inside there by the AI. I'm gonna... Whoa, okay, getting very sideways there. He just completely cuts that corner. Another car goes around the outside. Whoa, swamped by 3 cars. They are... I mean, I tell you what, the AI are ruthless. They're so aggressive. I have no idea how much I have to brake. The racing line in this game is not all that helpful. It tells you like where to brake, but not quite how much you need to brake. So yeah, I seem to be going backwards here. I'm obviously not anywhere near as quick as the AI. I think a lot of that is down to the fact that I do not know this track whatsoever. Coming on to the second lap, I'm down to 10th, so I've lost 4 positions. Okay, yeah, I had to brake a lot more for that corner. Oh, over the sausage curbs. Yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of positions there. Can I hold 13th? Hopefully before the chicane. Whoa, okay. I tried to go up the inside of him there, but just caught his rear bumper. I don't seem to be suffering any damage. Quite lucky there, really. Yeah, brake too late again there. The racing line. Oh, and then just turning into that guy. And then he rejoins. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, I maybe should have done some practice laps before I jumped straight into this race, because I think my lack of track knowledge is hurting me quite a lot. Tell you what, if I can not finish last, I think I'll be quite happy, given how this is going so far. I've got one more lap. Can I hold 16th? Well, it doesn't look like it. I've got people trying to overtake me on both sides. Tell you what though, compared to some other racing games, these AI are pretty aggressive and actually quite a challenge, which is really good, because a lot of games, trying to play them single player is not all that fun, because the AI are either just completely brainless idiots who offer no challenge, or are just like insane. And it seems, oh my god, I've gone so wide there. Yeah, it seems as if these guys can actually put up a pretty decent challenge and kind of perform or behave like real drivers, which is really fantastic. Well, I said I didn't want to finish last. Right now I've got one person behind me, so let's see if I can hold off him for the rest of this race. Okay, I remember this bit. Brake too late last time. Got it a little bit better this time. Not much better though. Oh no, there he goes. Well, not a particularly impressive race from me there. But I have to say, I am pretty impressed by how this game is playing. It's actually quite a lot of fun, even though I've just come dead last. I don't mind whatsoever, so there you go. There is another race. Okay, so to finish off the video, I'm going to have a go at the hill climb course. And I'm in a pretty special car. I'm in the BMW Judd V10 hill climb car. So this thing is sure to be a little bit crazy. And again, I haven't driven this before, this car or this track, so I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm completely blind. And I'm just going to try and see if I can get to the end. Okay, so here we go. That V10 sounding absolutely beautiful. 3 red lights. And away we go. Jesus, shooting through the gears already. Well, okay, this thing doesn't have ABS. That's good to know. I have to be gentle on the brakes. Oh, okay, topping out already. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, getting some air there. Front wheel's literally fully off the ground, and again. So already I'm topped out at the top of 6th gear. Jumping on the brakes there, down a gear. Oh my god, okay, into the wall. Doesn't seem to have done any damage. We'll keep going. Jesus Christ, 250. I'm guessing that's kilometers an hour. But even so, that is flipping fast. Oh my god, only just making it around that corner without taking off. Jesus, I mean, it's a testament to this game that I'm actually able to control this thing on a controller, because I mean, a car like this on a track like this in something like Assetto Corsa, I have no chance. There's no way I'd be able to drive this on a controller. But in this game, it genuinely feels really nice. Oh, just about making it around that corner. Go down a gear. And then back up to 6th. Yeah, jumping the brakes there. That looks like a tight corner. I'm kind of trying to look in the bottom left at the mini-map as much as anything, just try and gauge when there's going to be a tighter corner like that. Going for the centre technique of stabbing the throttle through the corner. Okay, I can see we've got a bit of a hairpin coming up. Whoa, massive air, oh my god. Go down 2 gears for the first time this entire run, and another one. Brakes a little bit more than I needed to there. Ah, yeah, okay, well. But again, I seem to have got away with it without too much damage somehow. So we'll carry on. I don't really care that this lap is going to count. I don't want to go back to it again. This is horrifying. There we go, topping out, top of 6th gear, 250, presumably kilometers an hour. I'm guessing this thing is not going 250 miles an hour. Well, I can see the finish line, so we're almost there, thank God. A little bit of a break. Whoa, my God, it's so bumpy, this road. Heavy brake for that corner. And again, oh, only just getting around there. I think I can see the finish. Here we go. Bouncing off the limiter. And there we go, that's the finish. Yeah, I don't even know what time that was, but I don't care whatsoever. I'm just glad to get through there in one piece, pretty much, just about. So, there you have it. That is RaceRoom. Now, what do I think about this game? Well, ignoring the kind of money side of things, just in terms of gameplay, I would without a doubt say this is one of the best handling games on a controller that I have played. It's easily up there with Project Cars 2. In fact, it might even be a little bit better just because it's that tiny bit more simulation. Like it's, you know, the things like the tyre model, the brakes, the downforce, everything like that feels just a tiny bit better than Project Cars 2, which is pretty much the gold standard, in my opinion, for controller racing games. So actually, I would 100% recommend you go and play this game if you play on a controller and you're looking for sim racing games. It's just worth keeping in mind that money thing. I think for some people that won't be a problem, for others that might be too much of an issue and it might put them off playing it altogether. And if either way, I can't blame you. It's completely up to you. But I would definitely recommend even just giving this game a go. It's a really good time and it's free, so you've got nothing to lose. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you on the channel again soon.